The other units are picking up. They'll call you when they're ready. Battalion 1 ready for service.
Channel 003. Operate on TAC channel 03. Local alarm engines 22, 14, 24, 11, and 17. Trucks 11 and 6, Battalion 4, Battalion Chief of Special Ops, Battalion 6, Rescue Squad 2, Ambulance 20, Medic 17, EMS 4, and the safety officer respond for a train derailment at Takoma Metro Station, 301 Cedar Street, Northwest. Units operate on TAC channel 03. Local alarm engines 22, 14, 24, 11, and 17. Trucks 11 and 6, Battalion 4, Battalion Chief of Special Ops, Battalion 6, Rescue Squad 2, Ambulance 20, Medic 17, EMS 4, and the safety officer respond for a train derailment at Takoma Metro Station at 301 Cedar Street, Northwest, cross street of Carroll. Units operate on TAC channel 03 at 1704. Basic 19 response 4 on assault Alpha response at number 2 Knox Circle Southeast. Basic 19 response 4 on assault and Alpha response at number 2 Knox Circle Southeast, cross of Knox Terrace, 1705. Ambulance 20, engine 24. Ambulance 20 and engine 24, status your eye mobile.
Battalion Chief 4 and Special Ops Battalion Chief. Battalion Chief 6, Squad 2, EMS 4, Medic 17, and the safety officer respond to the Takoma Metro Station, 301 Cedar Street, Northwest. Control point at Cedar and Carroll Streets, Northwest.
Units responding to Takoma Park, level 3 accountability. The accountability group supervisor said that the entry control point at the entrance to the station. Copy to 24?
24 copy, entry control, level 3 accountability.
Establishing Command 4, Engine 22, Engine 14, and Truck 11. You're going to be in the recon group, and the supervisor is going to be the Battalion Fire Chief of Special Operations. You copy Engine 22? 22 copy.
Communications to Battalion 4 for priority message. Communications to Battalion 4.
Standby communications. You copy Engine 14. You're going to be in the recon group with Battalion Fire Chief of Special Operations as your supervisor. Copy.
14's okay. We'll give you a layout and a building standby connection soon, sir.
Copy. Copy Truck 11.
Truck 11, copy. Recon with Special Ops.
Copy Battalion Fire Chief of Special Operations, recon group supervisor.
Battalion Chief Special Ops on 2. Go ahead.
Special Ops, we're now also getting the call for the train being derailed between two stations, Takoma Park and Fort Totten. You want us to send a Metro Station box to Fort Totten?
We're still at the tunnel assignment. We're just sending a partial assignment to the Fort Totten Metro. We send 2 engines and a truck and another battalion chief to Fort Totten.
So thank you, 1708.
Transit police have a report of a train derailment at some location.
I'll copy. Go ahead and stay at the kiosk and get as much information as you can from Metro, and I'm going to await the report from the OCC liaison, Battalion 6 copy. Ops 4 to Battalion 6.
22 to the chief, be advised, that's between Fort Totten. 22 to the chief, be advised, that's between Fort Totten and Fort Totten. 22 to the chief, be advised, that's between Fort Totten and Fort Totten. 22 to the chief, be advised, that's between Fort Totten and Fort Totten. 22 to the chief, be advised, that's between Fort Totten and Fort Totten. 22 to the chief, be advised, that's between Fort Totten and Fort Totten. 22 to the chief, be advised, that's between Fort Totten and Fort Totten. 22 to the chief, be advised, that's between Fort Totten and Fort Totten. 22 to the chief, be advised, that's between Fort Totten and Fort Totten. 22 to the chief, be advised, that's between Fort Totten and Fort Totten. 22 to the chief, be advised, that's between Fort Totten and Fort Totten. 22 to the chief, be advised, that's between Fort Totten and Fort Totten. 22 to the chief, be advised, that's between Fort Totten between Fort Totten and Takoma Park, not Silver Spring.
I copy. Ops 4 to Battalion 6 Metro Liaison.
Battalion 6, I'm here, and I'm going inside now. I'll give you an update when I get inside.
I copy. Also, recon group, just hang out at the kiosk until we can confirm third rail power and actually the chain marker location of the incident.
Battalion 4 will be in command. Local line engine 26, engine 4, truck 15, battalion 1 responsible for a train derailment between Fort Totten Metro and Takoma Metro Station. Engine 26, engine 4, truck 15, battalion 1 responding to 201 Galloway Street Northeast. Local alarm engine 26, engine 4, truck 15, and battalion 1 respond for a train derailment. Respond to 201 Galloway Street Northeast at the Fort Totten Metro Station. Operate on TAC channel 03 at 1710.
Battalion 6 to Ops 4.
Go ahead, Battalion 6. I'm going to call you Metro Liaison. Go ahead.
Okay, what we have here is right now they have a collision between two trains in the tunnel between Takoma. It's above ground. Takoma and hold on a second, but it is a working incident, okay?
I copied. Did you say that it was above ground?
That's correct. It is above ground, and it is Takoma and Fort Totten, and that is correct what Engine 22 said. The mile marker is B Bravo 2-311 plus 00, okay?
I copy. Can you verify the trains that there's no traffic in the area, and also the status of third rail power between the two stations?
Third rail power is confirming that, or Metro is confirming that all third rail power is down. Repeat, the third rail power is down.
I copy.
Metro Liaison, what is going to be the best access point for the Union?
Engine 14 to Command 4. Metro says they can slowly run the train down to the location for the size up and evacuation of people if need be.
10, please. 3.
17, stand by. You're saying 5788 2nd Street Northeast?
In the rear of that address, 5788 Northeast.
Okay, you said you have unconscious patients and you cannot get to them?
Yeah, that's correct. I don't know if this power's been cut off to the tracks or not, but I have a serious head injury, unconscious victim over there.
Okay, Medic 710.
That they need units at 2nd and Chillum. You all are on the scene there, correct?
That's correct. Stand by. I'll give a better access point for each responding unit.
Battalion 1 to Command 4.
Go ahead, Battalion 1.
Battalion 1 to Command 4.
Stand by. I got a confirmation.
With unconscious patients that they cannot get to.
Okay, well, dispatch me another medic unit and go ahead and give them the resources they need for their make that a separate incident. Copy. It's going to be Nicholson, just north of 2nd Street, just north of Nicholson Street. We have two trains that have collided. We do have access there next to the traction power substation. At least in this, they go ahead and bring your local here, okay?
Okay, I got it. That's 5200 2nd Street. I can hear it.
Metro Liaison, Battalion 6 to the Special Ops Chief.
Battalion 1 to 5800 block of 2nd Street. Did you copy Battalion 4?
Ops 4 to Recon. Battalion 5 Chief of Special Operations.
Recon by.
Okay, I call for another alarm to the Fort Totten station. Do you see there's a better access than coming in from that location?
Yeah, we have enough units now, I believe, but we need most of the units at the 5800 block of 2nd Street Northeast. I'm here now. Take me off of the recon group there, and as units start to move in, I'll direct them in from here, okay? I also have SO1 here.
Metro Liaison Battalion 6 to Ops 4. What Metro is saying now is you have one train is on top of the other train. Numerous injuries. Copy?
I copy. I've got the mass casualty group en route. So that's going to be at 2nd and Nicholson. Is that correct, Battalion Fire Chief of Special Operations, 2nd and Nicholson?
Rescue.
Ops 4 to the Battalion Fire Chief of Special Operations.
Thorpe is my access right now. It is correct. I do have one train on top of the other.
And that's going to be at 2nd, number 2, and Nicholson. Is that correct?
Negative. We're off of Oglethorpe. Is our best access right now. Oglethorpe and New Hampshire.
Ops 4 to Battalion Fire Chief of Special Operations.
Special Ops 5.
Okay, give me that location again. That's going to be the best access for mass casualty and the other incoming units.
Right now, I'm at 2nd and Nicholson. There's probably other access points. I'm going to go in and I'm going to give you a recon of this. I have Battalion 1 and right to my location with his units. He can assume command here at 2nd and Nicholson. I also have SO1. SO1 is going to contact you directly with recommendations for units for mass casualty. Copy?
I'll copy. Okay. Ops 4 to Engine 22.
Right.
You're going to be redirected to Takoma Recon. Copy?
22, copy.
Medical Branch Director to Operations 4.
Go ahead, Medical Branch.
Okay, Chief, I strongly recommend that all EMS units stage in the 200 block of Nicholson Northeast. They're to respond in from the north side, and they're to stage there. The nearest mass casualty group from D.C. is at Engine 33. I'm recommending we have that company dispatched along with a Montgomery County unit and a second alarm assignment just for mass casualty, or a box alarm assignment just for mass casualty. You okay?
A copy. Already done that. We got the south side mass casualty group coming, and we do have a box alarm coming to the Fort Totten station, and I'm going to have them stage at 2nd and Nicholson. I'll make that 3rd Nicholson. Copy.
Excellent, Chief. But I would consider the mutual aid from Montgomery County also.
Safety Office to Ops 4. Best access for the EMS units only will be Blair Road to Oglethorpe. They come straight down Blair Road to Oglethorpe. We got it blocked off where we can get the EMS units in. Copy.
Rescue Ops. Priority.
Unit caller with the EMS units. All EMS units respond to the 200 block of Nicholson Street. You're going to be under SO1. Copy EMS 4.
EMS 4.
And Ambulance 20.
Rescue Ops.
Laid out 2nd, Nicholson is northeast.
Rescue Ops.
Where rescue?
Yeah, Chief, I'm on the train. We're right under New Hampshire Avenue, south of New Hampshire Avenue. We do have numerous injuries. We do lengthy extrications, it appears. We're going to need some help with the extrication group. And we have EMS coming in.
safety officer to Ops 4. We're going to need a safety company, 2 safety companies, engine and truck company possibly, in the safety group.
Recon Special Ops Operations priority.
Go ahead, Special Ops. 21, copy.
No problem. Adjacent to this, until we can control traffic on both pedestrian traffic on both rail lines.
I'll copy.
Chief Officer, we're going to need on both sides of the railway. Getting companies for flagging.
Truck 6 operations priority.
Battalion 5 to Ops 4.
Engine 21 to Command 4. Who's our supervisor? What channel are we going to be operating on?
Calling second alarm companies on channel 14. I need you to flank on channel 3. You're on channel 3.
Max, we have one car that is ridden over top of another car. Preliminary reports from the interior, from the Special Ops Chief, we have about 9 people trapped that actually need to be extricated here. I'm going to go ahead and establish a rescue group. Special Ops will be in charge of that, okay? As rescue companies and extrication companies come in, we'll place them in that sector. Best point for a command post for this incident would be the Langley Bridge. Langley Bridge is directly over top of the incident. It's New Hampshire Avenue over top of the incident, okay?
I copy, and I've got a box alarm going to Fort Totten, so I'm trying to redirect them to that location right now. Langley Bridge and New Hampshire Avenue. Is that in the vicinity of the same vicinity of 2nd and Nicholson?
Yeah, 1500 block of 2nd Street is on the east side. 2nd and Oglethorpe Street is on the west side of the incident. I can assume command here, and as you send units to me, let me know who's coming in, and I can deploy them to the various groups. I have SO1 here, who can take over the triage, and the mass casualty units, if they come in on the, if they stage, we can get them a spot to bring their resources in here, and we'll deploy them accordingly, okay?
Copy, I'll give you some companies in a minute. Ops 4 to Engine 12.
SWAT 2 to Ops 4. Can we get assistance at Nichols, correction, end of Oglethorpe, to move equipment down to the train?
Okay, I'm trying to get some units over there now. Ops 4 to Engine 21.
21 by.
Engine 21, I need you to go to the vicinity of 2nd and Nicholson and assist in the rescue group with the Battalion Fire Chief of Special Operations. Copy?
Copy, I'm listening.
Engine 12 to Battalion 4, we are at 2nd and Nicholson, waiting for an assignment. Rescue extrication, Special Ops.
Ops 4 to Engine 10.
Rescue to Special Ops, extrication. Hey, Chief, can we get another channel? I need some spreaders. The forward part of the tray on top. I can get a woman out right now. Hey, Lou, go to channel 6.
I copy.
Communications to Engine 33 and Truck 8.
Engine 28 communications. Do we have a TAC channel?
28, you're going to be on TAC channel 014. Command 4 is operating on TAC channel 03.
Special Operations Deputy Communications on channel 2.
To Operations Deputy, come in.
Has the remaining rescue squad been dispatched to the train derailment? Engine 28 to Command 4. Special Operations Deputy Communications.
Okay, Squad 3 will...
Rescue squad to the train derailment. You copy?
Special Ops Deputy, where do you want Squad 3 dispatched to, sir?
You could have it dispatched to New Hampshire Avenue, but I need a place for now. That's where they can stage.
New Hampshire and where, sir? You broke up.
Oneida Street.
Okay, Special Ops Deputy. 1728. Squad 3 is the squad to be dispatched.
It's a 28 communication. You did say 014, correct?
That's affirmative, sir.
Thanks, man.
Okay. Special Operations Deputy Communications on Channel 2.
Special Operations Deputy, come in.
Metropolitan Police. Has the Metropolitan Police closed New Hampshire Avenue between North Capitol and Eastern Avenue.
1728. Medical Local Engine 19, Basic 19, respond unconscious to Delta, response at 1412 35th Street Southeast. Local Alarm Engine 19 and Basic 19, respond for an unconscious person. Medical Local Engine 19, Basic 19, respond unconscious to Delta, response at 1412 35th Street Southeast, 1729. Communications to Engine 33 and Truck 8. Engine 33 and Truck 8, switch to 02. Engine 33 and Truck 8, switch to 02.
Western Squad 3 communications. What's the TAC channel that you would like us on for this incident?
03 Squad 3, TAC channel 03.
Assistant Chief of Standards to communication with authority.
All units stand by. Assistant Chief of Standards.
I have Mr. Cato, Chair of the Metro Board, with me. Can you find the command post location that the senior staff is at so I can direct them there?
Okay, Assistant Chief of Standards. Communications to Command 4.
Battalion 6 to Assistant Fire Chief Lee. The command post is on the New Hampshire Avenue Bridge, which is on New Hampshire Avenue between Oglethorpe Street and South Dakota Avenue, okay?
I copy. Command post New Hampshire Avenue Bridge. Stand by for Cato. He's on his way.
Deputy Fire Chief Operations Communications.
Deputy Fire Chief of Operations, come in.
Which is going to be located directly over top of the incident, which is New Hampshire Avenue between Oglethorpe Street and South Dakota Avenue, okay?
Copy. How many more manpower units do you need if you need any? Am I covering the injured people and the triage of the mobile people in the back of the train, or you got someone else covering that?
Stand by. Battalion 1 to Special Ops, that's correct.
Safety Officer to command.
Battalion 1 to Special Ops, you got copy my message?
Negative, Battalion 1.
You do have triage and the walking wounded. Are you okay on manpower?
I'm probably going to need more, but let me get a handle on what I need and where I need them. I do need someone to handle the walking wounded and the yellows in the back of the train. Well, I think what's the back of the train. The undamaged portion of the train.
Active that area, slow down. Stop. Copy.
All right, we got people down. That's all on the line, so we need to make it priority.
ELO to the Metro Incident Command.
Command of Battalion 1 suppression.
Suppression box.
All right, tell me who you got in the group.
Okay, of all the units that I've deployed here, I've got Engine 9 and Truck 9, which specifically assigned suppression. Truck 9 is working on the west side of the train. They got the deploying saws to cut the chain link fence to assist the triage. Most of the triage is going on the left side of the train. Most of the work is going on the side of the train. Battalion Chief of Special Ops has Engine 4 working with him. The other units that reported to this location,
Side on the right away.
Rescue Squad 3 to staging officer.
955.
Squad 3 staging officer.
Squad 3.
Yes, sir. Location of the staging area for officer.
Channel 5.
Yeah.
Channel 5 is
The squad, attack unit, and both collapse units.
Channel 5.
Staging officer of Squad 3. All the units that were dispatched with Battalion 5 are at 2nd and Chillum now.
Squad 3. Station officer, could you repeat?
Want to stage at 2nd and Chillum.
Copy. 2nd and Chillum.
I need everybody to be patient with me for a minute while we get this thing set up. If you've got a priority, say so. If not, just bear with me. EMS, Special Operations, Battalion Chief. 3rd and Oglethorpe is the location where you want all the injured brought to, is that correct?
We'll want them to come to 2nd and Nicholson. They'll come there. We'll set up the treatment area here. All EMS units are to go to 3rd and Nicholson and stage there. You okay?
Okay, I copy that. I want you to switch operations over to A3. All right, the medical branch is going to operate on A3. So all transport units on channel 03 are to move to A3. Henry, what kind of help do you need there as far as management goes? Are you the only supervisor there?
Yes, I have EMS 8. He's with me. We're working the medical branch together. I have 2 EMS supervisors. I'd like to get 1 engine officer up here and his company to assist, and we'll go from there as we find out the total number of patients.
All right, I want you to switch over to A3 and go with the EMS deputy chief and let him know exactly what you got set up there and what you need. You'll deal with him on A3, all right?
Got it. Thank you.
Okay, training deputy to operations chief, still priority.
All right, go ahead, training deputy.
Okay, I'm going to go on A3. EMS 9 to SO1 on A03.
Staging is on A3.
On A3.
You deal directly with him on A3 on the number.
We're having the staging area here for the walking way to a nice parking lot.
Okay.
The super command of the rescue group. He can confirm that the power's out or the train is stopped over the CSX track. Affirmative.
Okay, I want you to come to 3rd and Nicholson, and that's where you'll come there. I want the mass casualty support unit to report to 2nd and Nicholson with all their equipment. Treatment will be set up right here at this time. You okay?
Okay. Be advised, we detour from the metro station Takoma, and we're going to 3rd and Nicholson Street Northwest.
And that's 3rd and Nicholson Northeast. You'll see EMS 1. He is the staging transportation officer at this time, and he'll direct your crews up to the treatment area. You okay?
Okay, we're right.
Okay. SO1 to the EMS deputy. Stand by for a second.
I'll get engine 33 out of the way first. Go ahead over there. And I got 65 ambulatory walking wounded right now, bumps and bruises, and another 40 still on the train. You copy?
Okay. 3rd and Oglethorpe, and where do you want everybody to go to again?
North Capitol, Blair Road, the entrance to Jarbo Printing Company.
Have them stage on Blair, North Capitol Street right there. That's Blair Road and Oglethorpe, heading south, and then we can bring the walking wounded up this way. This can be very simple. Okay, Chief. We got that at North Capitol and Blair at Jarbo Printing. That's where we'll have the units go. I'll send EMS 1 down there because he'll...
EMS 4 is assisting EMS 1 with the transportation and the staging area. Copy.
I copy that. Okay, Chief. We're going to set the treatment area up here. Right here, second and Nicholson at the... there's a big, fair-sized field here. We can set it up where we can bring them down and get them treated and out of here. Is that going to work for you, or do you want us to pull them all the way up there? These are the non-ambulatories.
Assistance with movement patient. If you send me 2 engine companies to that side of the train to assist with patient movement, that would be helpful.
The power is shut down. And we are confirming right now on both sides of this metro train, the rails is CSS, and we're trying to get them shut down right now, okay?
Do that. I want all units to continue to stand by and let's have a priority message.
Okay, staging and transportation is at Jarbo Printing. That's at North Capitol and Blair and Oglethorpe. We have the EMS bus there now. We have the mass casualty support unit bringing their equipment to second and Nicholson. We're going to set up our treatment areas here. Are you okay, EMS 9?
Rescue Squad 3.
Squad 3, I need you to come in off of 2nd Street and report to the rescue branch director, Chief Baker, with their hydraulic tools and assist in the extrication. You copy?
Also, we bought the Gavin support and the lumber truck for shoring if needed. It's with us right here. We're at 2nd and Chilling.
Okay, I copy. You need your hydraulic tools right now.
Here, I just need the mass casualty bus back down. And then each unit we can bring in. I need you to have somebody stage on North Capitol Street and Blair Road and call in as we need them. Okay, Chief. I'm going to be down there in about 2 minutes to be with you. Chief staff is going to stay up here and work the extrication and transportation to the treatment area. So give me 2 minutes and I'll be to you. All right, it's all clear. Just come on down. And, right there at truck 6.
EMS 1 to Muscle Branch.
Go ahead.
Okay, should I still stage the units here at 3rd Nicholson? Go ahead and start moving toward North Capitol and Blair.
That's correct. Can you advise what resources you have, the number of units, and their capability?
I have ambulance 20, ambulance 37, medic 1, medic 21, medic 24.
Copy, and go ahead and relocate your staging to North Capitol and Blair.
Copy, direct.
SO1 to EMS 4 for a message.
EMS 4 back.
Okay, before you move there, can you run back by 2nd Nicholson, please? And then we can head up there together.
EMS 4 copy.
ELA's Medical Branch Director Mims has called and offered their services should we need.
I copy that. Okay.
Rescue operation.
2.
22 by.
Given a sign.
At this time, we're involved with the rescue group. My paramedic is inside trying to do some triaging on the scene in the car here, plus maybe set up any IVs that need to be done before they're moved.
Okay, copy that. Operations Engine 26. Your location, do you have assignment?
We're on the west side of the train. Paramedics doing patient care. The rest of us are evacuating walking wounded right now.
Okay, you'll be in the suppression branch. You copy that? You'll be working for Battalion Fire Chief Sloan in the suppression branch.
Okay, do we have a different channel, Chief?
Negative, you're beyond 03.
It doesn't have to be a truck, just 2 units. Copy that, and I'll see you face to face in a moment, and we'll get that order put in for you. Okay, just an update. We are emptying all the cars of the southbound train to this location. And we have 2 priority 2s that do need units to get them out. So if you can bring the units down here, or I got room for them, so we can get them out. I got it, Chief.
Here. Did they get assigned yet?
Yeah, I gave you engine 26. Give you engine 4. And I'll reassign a triage group to if I can find them. You copy that?
All of them. I'm in contact with engine 26. They were assigned to triage too because the medic. You want to train deputy fire command. Fire off center. I picked up a couple of companies since we last talked. Engine 12 was over there with triage with engine 4 and 26. Apparently, you tell me now that Chief Baker has released them because all the patients that were on the west side of the train have been evacuated. So I'll take engine 12 back with me, and engine 4 and engine 26, and I'm using them to evacuate the priority 1 patients that are being evacuated from the train. They're ferrying them down the hill to the EMS units and coming back, so I can use them for that mission right now.
Okay, you have engine 9, engine 26, engine 4, engine 12, and truck 9. You are the suppression branch director.
Copy that. Add engine 26 and truck 4. Total of 6 companies. 12, 26, engine 4, engine 9, truck 9, truck 4. And I can work with that. And my aide just came back and he's advised me that all units accountability is even.
Okay, I copied that.
Additional medical branch to EMS 8 triage group. Triage group, go ahead, medical branch. I am just confirming that you are set up at Blair and North Capitol along with staging. Is that correct?
I'm at a separate location. The staging branch director, Chief Jones, along with Chief Lyles, is setting up their area at North Capitol and Blair.
Battalion 4 to EMS staging. Chief Jones.
EMS staging, go ahead.
Okay, I got your 2 companies that ride. It's going to be engine 28 and engine 6, copy.
Okay, have their personnel come on down here. Leave the apparatus where it is. Just have their personnel come down.
I copy.
Copy, just bring their personnel down, not the apparatus.
Officer Chief Jones.
Go ahead.
Can you advise me of what units you have in staging, please?
EMS or fire?
EMS, please.
I got Medic 21, Medic 24. Stand by.
EMS triage group to medical branch. Stand by for an incoming, and I'll give you a breakdown.
All right, we got in the staging. Ambulance 20, Ambulance 27, Medic 21, Medic 24, Medic 1. That's all we need for now. That'll cover everybody.
All right, I'm confirming. Ambulance 20, 27, Medic 1, 24, and 21. Is that correct?
Could you repeat that? I couldn't hear you. Assist with, I got that you needed assistance away from the crash area, but I didn't get what.
I overheard your conversation with the suppression branch. Clearly our need is for resources to assist with patient movement, those that have already been removed from the train. You copy?
Okay, could you give me a recommendation on what you need, how many companies?
Medic 1. Currently, we have 6 patients. 4 priority 2s, 2 priority 3s.
Copy, staging. Medical branch SO1, operations.
Go ahead.
Who is your treatment officer and location of your treatment area, please?
Okay, treatment area. North Capitol and Blair, Noble Court, at Charbo Training.
And is Capitol and Blair. Staying at North Capitol and Blair. Who is your
Barbara, EMS 1. The assistant by EMS 4.
Medical branch to EMS 1. What additional resources do you need in treatment?
Spoke to Chief Jones. He's taking over the station. I've got 2 patients I'm treating here now. One would be code 3, one would be a code 2. We might need some, at least some more basic, because you said they're bringing the mass housing bus. Is that correct?
EMS 1, you are the treatment officer. You're treating. I need to know what additional resources you need at the treatment area. We do have the mass support unit. What is your exact location for treatment?
Right by North Capitol, Blair, Bravo Frame. There's a police officer by the street that directs them down to the area where we're using the stage.
Medical branch to the south, mass housing unit.
Chief, they're with me. They're setting up their treatment areas now. That's already in progress. Taking care of that now. We're going to get one person to go up to catch the units on North Capitol and send them down here as we need them. Okay, we get this pretty much in order over here now. Chief Jones, exactly where are you?
On the tracks now. We have one more dying. I need one more basic unit. The person on the track still needs assistance being off. Stating to medical branch officer. Great.
Station, go ahead.
Need you to get to operations and get a hold of Metro. I need a couple of their buses here on North Capitol Street for the citizens. We got about 100 and some passengers that are need some, just cool off.
Treatment to medical branch.
Forward triage to Brad. Director.
Medical branch to triage, go ahead.
Triage. From the impact site, I have the entire southern portion of the striking train evacuated. 3 yellows coming to you and 1 red at this time. We are still working on the traffic.
Yellow and medical brand. I have Metro on the other line. How many buses you need and where you need them? Medical branch staging. Move directly to ELO for your Metro resources, please.
That'll be taken care of. Okay. Yes, we need a total of a double local stage on North Capitol Street and then report with their personnel only to Bravo King. They need the treatment personnel. Are you okay?
Triage group to medical branch. I need a confirmation on the location of the treatment area. I've got Medic 17 that needs assistance, and they're bringing their patients to 2nd and Nicholson. Now, we have a secondary treatment area that has been established.
Negative. There is only one treatment area. That's at North Capitol and Blair with SO1. Copy?
Copy. Okay, I have Medic 17 that needs assistance with 3 patients, 2 of which are Code 2s and 1 is a Code 1 that's being bagged. Is it possible to request and have a helicopter for the Code 1 patient that they have here at 2nd and Nicholson?
To Channel 3. Let's get everybody back to Channel 3. We're the only branch operating, and they'll keep everything coordinated. The Chief Sloan will take all your evacuation needs. He'll be the evacuation branch director, all right? Go switch back to 3. Get your companies to switch back to 3. Yeah.
What do you use for a phone call? Rescue 2, evacuation and operations. Go ahead, Rescue. Hi, Kevin. All the patients, as far as I can tell at this point, absolutely not sure, but all the patients have been removed with the exception of at least 2 that we have pinned, and that's also not confirmed. The need now is for movement of patients that can't walk, and you're going to need somebody back with porters to move those patients, especially on the other side of the train. There's very little manpower on that side.
Copy that. I just got my 3rd sweep results back. The entire train, both trains are empty. Underneath it's been swept. That's empty. We've got a definitive number of patients. Only 1 left on the west side of the train. And I got crews bringing up Stokes, baskets, and reeves. Right now we're just lacking the resources to remove them. So we'll be getting those folks out of here. And go direct with me as soon as you get anybody out. We'll get them out for you, too. I got enough people here for you.
I copy that. So these 2 are, I'd say, are extremely thin. It'll be a lengthy extrication.
Copy that. Evacuation to the EMS director. Because I have not seen red laid eyes on engine 11 down on the track bed at all today.
Operations 4 to engine 11. Come in, please.
Engine number 11. We're Cedar and Carroll, awaiting an assignment.
Okay, I need you to North Capitol and Blair. You'll be in the EMS branch. You'll be operating on A3. Copy?
Engine 11, copy.
Engine 21, you on Channel 3?
An east side treatment area with 5 patients. I have a Code 1, and I need a unit to access this location off of Nicholson to evacuate this patient. And I need additional manpower to assist in that evacuation. You copy?
Medical branch to staging. Can you go directly to that resource requirement, please?
Frank, hold on for 1 minute. Okay, we've got bunches of patients coming in and bunches of companies. Okay, Truck 11, truck driver, and tillerman are now doing staging. They're going to take care of the staging. So Truck 11's truck driver and tillerman, are you on this channel now?
Yeah, that's affirmative. We're copying.
Okay, you guys are going to be now known as EMS staging. You're going to have Metro buses coming there and other EMS response units. And at this time, hold everything up there, and we'll keep a clear shot for them to get up out of here to you. You okay?
That's affirmative. I copy. I got the medical bus here and 1 Metro bus whenever you're ready.
East side triage group to staging. I need 1 advanced life support unit for a Code 1 patient currently being bagged to access this treatment area at 2nd and Nicholson. Are you good with that? And also I need you to request additional resources in the way of backboards and Stokes. We've got a total of 15 to 20 patients varying from Code 2 and 3. You copy?
Evacuation to ops. Engine 21 is working with rescue.
Okay, I copy that.
East Side Triage to staging.
Yeah, I copied your last transmission. I've got no EMS units in here whatsoever. All I have is 2 Metro buses.
Okay, there are no we have no transport units in staging, is that correct?
Not at the Blair and Oglethorpe Street area. We only have 2 buses. And we got about a box alarm of manpower. That's about it.
That's not one, Henry. Okay. Treatment group supervisor to the medical branch director.
Medical branch, go ahead.
Okay. It appears all the patients that are coming off the train on this side are off. We're establishing a treatment area here, and we're going to be moving patients shortly. Okay. You actually have 2 separate events. You have the ones here at Blair and North Capitol, and then you have the event over at 2nd and Nicholson. My recommendation is that we switch 2nd and Nicholson to another channel, and then we'll handle everything on this side on this channel. Are you okay with that?
I need a helicopter to assist for evacuation. Is that possible? Can you do that?
Engine 14 to the training deputy. The train's north of the accident. Primary is negative. Secondary is negative. Correction. Secondary negative.
Medical branch, go ahead.
At this time, at the site of the incident, all patients that can be moved have been moved to the appropriate treatment sector or on the way there. We're still working with several patients who are entrapped.
Triage to Battalion 1. Can you advise the total number of patients that are coming from your location to 2nd and Nicholson?
Chief, forward triage to East Triage, or treatment. I've sent them to the West Side Treatment Center. All the victims have been extricated. All the victims that were not entrapped in the wreckage have been moved to the West Side Treatment Center. You will receive no more victims from this side.
Copy. I've got a total of 5 patients, 3 code 2s, a code 1, and a code 3 that need immediate evacuation. I need a company to assist in managing the patient while Medic 17 transports their code 1. You copy?
Battalion 4 to EMS branch.
Triage to staging. Has a request been made for a helicopter for the code 1 patient that we have on the east side of the tracks?
Staging by repeat.
On the east side of the tracks, we got a total of 5 patients. They need a company to assist with the code 2s, and we're in the process of evacuating a code 1. I made a request for a helicopter. Is one available or en route? Give me a landing site.
Copy.
Well, I don't know what it looks like on the bridge. It has an overlook to the tracks, but if you can tell me whether or not that's a suitable location, then I'll have Move 17 take our patients there.
EMS 9, is Medic 17 able to transport that patient?
That's affirmative. I've got 2 patients that are loaded, code 1, and I've got one with a fractured femur, and they're loading them both up, and they're getting ready to either transport directly to the emergency department or one is the helicopter en route.
I do not have a helicopter en route. Have Medic 17 transport, please advise where they're going to be going.
Okay, have any patients been transported up to this time to Metro?
In disregard, EMS 8, Medic 17 come to the bridge. There will be medevacing off the bridge.
Battalion 4 to EMS staging.
Go ahead.
We can get, we've cleared a way down here. If you can get maybe a fire company and 2 or 3 EMS units to come down 3rd Street to Nicholson. We can get these patients out of here. Otherwise, we pretty much tapped out as far as resources down here at 2nd and Nicholson. Again, down 3rd Street to Nicholson, and we have 4 patients that we need to get out of here. Copy. And along with manpower to accomplish that. Copy.
Medical branch to EMS 4.
EMS 4 back.
EMS 4, would you go to 2nd and Nicholson Street, please, and assist the chief? That will be our 2nd treatment area, 2nd and Nicholson. That's going to be east. The east treatment area is 2nd and Nicholson. Copy, EMS 4?
EMS 4 about 2nd Nicholson.
Okay, also be advised, we're going to need probably 2 or 3 transport units down to 2nd and Nicholson. In addition, we're going to need at least an engine company for manpower to get these. These patients are pretty much packaged. They're ready to be transported. Copy?
Medical branch, copy. It'll be a few minutes before we get resources to you. I have EMS 4 en route to your location as the treatment officer. Copy?
I copy. Staging, you copy that request?
Triage group to staging. Can you advise what units you have coming into this location at 2nd and Nicholson? I heard Operations 4 make a request. I need to find out what you have. I have a patient that is changing from Code 2 to Code 1 status.
I'm trying to get transport resources to 2nd and Nicholson. Okay? 2nd and Nicholson. I've got EMS 4 en route. I got Chief 4 there. We're trying to push resources. Medical branch to staging. Do you have any ambulances in staging yet?
They've been shoring and things like that down this hill. All the patients have been removed except for 2 that we've identified still within the records. So all the patients, whether ambulatory or not, have been removed from the accident area. Okay?
Okay, I copied that. You're going to have to give me a number of how many families you need, and I copied that your availability is even. We have requested a third alarm, and as those units report in, we'll start getting here some relief, but I know how much you need.
Okay, yeah, let's go with 4. That's an engine or truck. It's 4 companies. I got 6 working with me, and then have they established like a rehab area or some place like that yet?
Medical group to Ops 4. Unit calling Ops 4, stand by. I copied that. 4 companies, 4 relief companies when we get them. Unit calling Ops 4, go ahead.
North Medical Group, Chief Jones. Basically, the unit now is going from the tracks to up on North Capitol Street. We evacuated all the patients and people from the train. The train, except for the car in question. Everybody has been evacuated from the track. We're half out of resources here. We got it covered. We're sending all green tags walking up there. So please advise medical branch that while people are coming up, if they all got green tags, they just want to go home.
EMS.
Just 702, copy. Rock Airline, copy.
Battalion 701 to communications.
Ambulance 15, copy.
Battalion 701, come in.
Yes, ma'am. I'm the point of contact for the Montgomery County units.
Okay, sir.
Following our crews at the 5900 block of Blair Road. When you're ready, I got a list of units that are here. I know that you deployed some already, but this is going to be our staging area. We got all of our troops rallied at this location.
Okay, sir. Are you on the 3rd alarm? If not, can you come to Channel 2?
I'm not sure what we were dispatched on. I came as the liaison for Montgomery County, and I'm here assembling units and resources. We currently have numerous resources at North Capitol and Blair. I can go to Channel 2 if you need me to.
Yes, sir. Can you come to Channel 2 and stand by, please?
And about another 15 or 20 non-entrants that are leaving the site at this time.
Battalion 2 on Channel 14 to command. I want to see you in the staging area, which is now the 5700 block at 2nd Street Northeast. Any instructions for the third alarm companies coming in?
Okay, Battalion 2, 5700 block of 2nd Street Northeast. And again, to verify, you have 719, 702, truck 802, yourself, EMS 2, medic 31, and ambulance 14. Some other unit went on scene in the station area. Can you advise what unit that is?
You're going to have to try to get away from that radio. All the companies that we've verified already are responding on the box to the staging area. They are not on the scene yet. I did not get to the last part of your transmission about the additional unit.
Yes, sir. Someone advised they were on the scene in the staging area. I didn't know if you got that unit.
That is us. 2nd and Nicholson treatment group.
EMS 4 en route. They had to reroute me due to the landing.
EMS 4, when you arrive at 2nd and Nicholson, I need you to switch to A07. A07, and when you get there, I need to get a patient count of what's in treatment that needs to be transported. Copy EMS 4?
EMS 4, copy direct.
Battalion 4 to EMS branch.
He just called they could take 3 major, 4 minor, and we have access to 4 helicopters if needed.
Medical branch, stand by all units. ELO, I need you to go directly to the transportation officer with that hospital information. Copy?
I copy that. ELO to transportation officer.
North Medical Group Supervisor, SO1. Henry.
Latest request.
Okay, who just called Henry?
North Medical Group Supervisor, Chief Jones. I got 4 Montgomery County transport units ready. Let's get those units out on the street here. Get them up and out. I can bring these in.
Got it. Give me 1 second and I'll have them come out.
Operations 4 to Eagle 1. The LZ landing zone is set up on the New Hampshire Avenue Bridge directly over the railroad tracks, and it should be identified with flares. You copy that?
Copy, sir. Right on the New Hampshire Avenue Bridge. We're overhead right now. Stand by.
Copy that.
Transported. If we get you could probably do that with 2 units in 2nd and Nicholson. Copy. And it looks like we have enough manpower down here to get these patients loaded. Copy.
You've got a total of 4 patients. We have requested 5 transport resources to your location, and would you please switch to 0A7? Yeah, 0A7, please.
Copy, 0A7.
Okay. Let's transfer group to transportation. I got 3 yellows ready to go now. Get me in the hospital and they're out of here.
EMS 8 to medical branch. I need a little help in getting into the staging area. Walk from overboard, please.
They're right at Blair and North Capitol, EMS 8. Blair and North Capitol. The ELO was trying to go directly to you to give you a hospital count. Copy?
Copy. I've got the hospital count. I'm good with that. I just need assistance in getting over to staging.
All right, Jen, when you get settled and you start pushing patients out, please try to keep a grouped patient count for me, please.
Copy. I'm getting assistance getting to the scene. Now, from New Hampshire and Peabody, what's the best approach?
Jerry, it's North Capitol and Blair.
Copy.
North Medical Group to Medical Branch. All right, listen up. Blair and Oglethorpe, for the last time. Blair Road and Oglethorpe is where it's at. Now, I know you get two different areas, but it's Blair and Oglethorpe. I have 5 Montgomery County transport units, Montgomery County mass casualty bus, and DC mass casualty bus.
Are they ready for assignment?
This is what's going to happen. I got 4 units coming out of the treatment area. I'm going to back the 4 Montgomery County units in and take 4 yellows. Then I'm going to back up DC's mass casualty bus and take up some injured green priority 1. Then I'm going to get Montgomery County's mass casualty bus to pick up the rest. You copy.
I copy. Chief Stack is en route to your location to assist you as a transportation officer so we can kind of keep track. Copy?
MS4, second and
Don't need them if they just listen.
EMS 8, did you copy? North Capitol and Oglethorpe. Meet with Chief Jones.
One more time. Blair Road and Oglethorpe. Blair Road, write it down. Blair Road and Oglethorpe.
Anybody, helicopters on the ground.
EMS 8, Blair and Oglethorpe. Blair and Oglethorpe.
Engine 1, engine 4, you copy?
Much feedback. I got engine 1. Are my other companies not coming 719 and 702?
Yes, sir. We filled the assignment. You'll have a I'm going to step outside and give you the assignment.
Absolutely cannot copy your radio.
Okay. Medical Branch and Medic 17.
You have engine 1, engine 20, and truck 2 en route. Filling the assignment.
Copy, thank you.
I'm sorry, we switched back to 3. Can you see the patient from the underside? No, just the original one that was on top. I can see her lower extremities.
Okay. We're going to proceed remove it here from the top.
Off the rescue. You still on fire?
Henry. Go ahead, Chief. Please survey MPD officers down there. They've done it again. They parked right in the middle of the road with one of their cars. I need them to move it or I'll push it out of the way. MPD or transit police? Bring them all up here. Somebody's got to have the keys to this thing. It's probably transit police. Thanks.
And the staging. Montgomery County Strike Team number 1 is en route to 2nd and Nicholson Street. You are leaving staging and en route to that location now.
Command of Battalion 2, staging.
Staging by.
Okay. Engine 719, engine 702, and truck 809, that's 809. Deploy those units to 50 feet east of the bridge, the power substation. Have them meet Chief Sloan and be in the evacuation branch.
All right, real quick, we need confirmation. We were in touch with the Chief Sloan, and he was requesting 4 companies up on his side. Is that a negative now at this time?
41D, mass casualty bus 726, mass casualty support unit, all coming to the East Division.
Copy, that was ambulance 702, medic 701, medic 741, medic 741D, mass casualty bus 726, and the mass support unit.
That's correct, and they'll have a BC attached with them, and that'll be BC 701.
Copy.
I copy. Those two companies will be going with Chief Sloan.
Very much.
The West Medical Group to Medical Branch. Are any of the trapped patients coming to our side, or are they going to be coming over to the east?
Medical Branch to West has not been confirmed yet.
Okay, I've got Medic 24's crew back. I'm going to keep them here in case they bring out a red priority to us.
All right, we got a PG task force going to 2nd and Nicholson, so they're covered.
No.
The Montgomery County Task Force is en route to the east treatment area, so we're covered there. We're going to send
West Medical Group to Chief Jones. Hold those units up. The crews heard me. They've returned back to the units. We'll be transporting with our units in a few seconds, and then we can bring them down.
North Group Supervisor, SO1 Henry. Okay, we're ready to go. I got the 2 units coming when theirs clear out. Are you ready for them?
Type operation. Okay, I copied that. 10 to 15. And do you need Rescue Squad 742 from staging?
You can bring them up here and they can stand by on the 2nd Street side, and we'll call for them if we need them.
Okay, I copied that. They'll be in your branch. Operations to rescue, specifically where you want 742 to enter the entry control point.
I'm not sure of Squad 3's location. I can see them, but that's where I want them to go. And they can stand by at Squad 3. I don't want them in the track pit.
Let me a 100 block, please, so we can give them more specific information.
All right, stand by.
Hey, Craig, were you looking at 2nd Street? It's a 1500 block of 2nd, or it's South Dakota and 1st?
I'm looking at 2nd Street, I guess, from up here. So, yeah. Operations have come to the 5800 block of 2nd Street. They can walk in and stand by at Squad 3. We won't need any of their equipment.
I copied that. Operations to evac.
Evac, go.
Do you know where the whereabouts of Ambulance 20 or Medic 24 are?
No EMS person should be in this track bed. We've held them all outside, but I will do a sweep and let you know right away.
Thank you.
Coming to you on the west side. Copy. Chief Jones, staging all 3. Copy. You should be getting a PG task force consisting of 5 transport resources. Copy.
Yeah, I got them right here. We're good to go now. Like I said, we got a Metro bus. We'll be taking all the walking uninjured to Fort Totten Metro. Jerry, you stay down there, or you're coming up here. You can stay right here by the bus and get the names as they come on.
EMS 2 and Medic 31 in staging. And your advice is Rescue 742 on the scene and staging?
Negative. Sure enough, we're back up at the track.
Okay, yeah, if you haven't made it back up here, bring your last load up, and then you're going to be relieved. If you've already brought it up, then you go ahead and report to the entry point, and we're going to relieve you with, okay?
Copy.
Now your accountability even, Lou?
That's correct. That is correct.
And you say it's 702 and 809 have reported to the scene. We're assigned.
That is correct. They're in the evac branch with Chief Sloan.
Entry 1, are you in this channel?
Eastside Medical Triage Branch to EMS 8.
EMS 8.
I have ambulance 15 ready to transport. 2 patients, priority 2, just need a hospital location.
Copy. Code 2, code 2s.
take your patients to Hospital 5.
Copy. 15 to 5.
15, could you give me the age and disposition of your two patients?
Copy. Two patients, one 14-year-old female, one 20-year-old male. Cuts and abrasions, neck pain, neck and back.
Copy. Is this rule out major trauma?
Non-major trauma.
Copy. Take your patients to Hospital 5.
Copy.
West Medical Group 2, staging, Chief Jones. Go ahead. You got 21 walking wounded coming to that Metro bus. And again, you got Lieutenant Switzer from Truck 11 up there getting their names.
Do you have any need for PG County down there? I got enough up here. I'm going to try to hold them up.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back to you.
Just an EMS officer. You don't need more down there, do you?
Repeat that again.
I copy. We'll put him in the evac branch with Sloan. Correct, Command?
Yes. 50 foot east to the bridge, power substation, see Chief Sloan.
I got it.
Engine 19, are you on this channel?
We do have one unit on the scene to take one of the patients, and we're still awaiting the arrival of the additional units. Copy?
Okay, copy. Thank you.
Command to EMS Division E. Have the additional units arrived?
That's negative. We have one unit that has arrived. There was supposed to be 5 en route. I don't know if we're going to need all 5, but we're going to need at least 2 more to this location. And also be advised that one of them is a juvenile. Is children's available?
The juvenile is children's available. How about going through files for me with that? We have the units on the way. You have confirming. You have one unit on the scene, and initially you at least need 2 more, correct?
That's affirmative.
Okay, they're en route.
Medical branch, you recept on. Go ahead with your message.
Okay, there's going to be a correction to the 14-year-old patient going on ambulance 15 of Hospital 5. I'm going to change her status to priority 1. She has open compound fractures of the lower extremities.
EMS 8 transportation to medical branch. Could you send MPD here for crowd control? I got reported with their faces all into the bus and the patients that we're trying to screen. We need to get them at least 50 feet away from the bus.
North Metro Supervisor to medical branch. Send the PIO up here. This is where everybody's at. I'm going to get them set up a PIO site for them.
Medical branch, I copy that staging. Thank you.
Yeah.
Medical branch to forward triage. Forward triage. You reported earlier that you had 4 blacks. Are you changing it to 2 now?
No, sir. I have 2 that are entrapped that I believe are both black. The other 2 are outside of the train.
All right, would you just, when you confirm 2 additional black, just to kind of give me a heads up, because I've reported 4 black.
So that's going to be confirmed. There are 4 blacks. However, we want to keep that. The chief here wants to keep that communication open.
West Medical Group 2, EMS Station, Chief Jones.
Eastside Medical Triage Branch to EMS 8.
Chief Jones, are you there?
Go ahead, Henry. I'm backing down Montgomery County ambulance now.
That's exactly what I wanted. Need 2 of them down here.
I got them ready for you, buddy.
Good man. Lieutenant Barber, I need you over here at the transportation area here.
Eastside Medical Triage Branch to the transportation manager. Latest is I have 702 has reported personnel, 809 has reported with 6 personnel, 119, engine 26 has been released, very even, very all the companies as they leave, but at this point, all patients, all ambulatory people, all unnecessary people have been removed from the rescue effort area and track bed outside the control point. The latest Lieutenant Brown was a security perimeter to keep it clear of anybody else that may get in or come out, anybody else may come out. So at this point, we're just in standby mode in the extrication effort. I got Mr. Jones from EMA, Metro Transit EMA. He's making some inquiries into some lighting uses. Metro, he also has a light. I'm being told available also.
Okay, I copied that. We replaced engine 719 with DC engine 20, so you won't be getting 719. Engine 20 will be coming in your engine. I copied that update. Work on lighting as much as you can, and I'll do on my end. You copy that?
I copy that. At this point, I'm trying not to use any of our lighting resources. We're trying to get some external resources from Metro, so that the release apparatus as they become available to out there in the scene. For a year, you can redeploy to Langley Bridge, the light tower. That'd be a good over type of maneuver. That's just the thought. And I'll look at engine 20.
I copied that. Now we're at it and we'll try to get you more lighting resources.
Engine 14 perimeter to evac. We are even north of the incident.
Okay. So they've got 24 going to GW?
Correct. All tagged, labeled, and ID'd.
Thank you, sir.
Eastside Medical Triage Branch, Chief Smalls.
Office necessary on the grassy knoll, just the other side of the Metro building. Top.
Operation Rehab. I need a 100 block on the in 2nd Street. Is that the 5800 block a second?
Yeah, it's the very top of 2nd Street.
Okay, I copied that. Operations to rescue. Call Chief Schultz on his cell phone. You copy?
All right. Evac to ops.
Go ahead, Evac.
I'm just doing some housekeeping here. Just FYI for you, CSU 1 and CSU 5, along with Car 10, are operating in track bed. They've been assisting all along. They've been accounted for by. They've all been operating under Car 10 supervision. Also, Engine 14 was deployed initially as a flagging company, and to my knowledge, they have not been relieved, and I'm not sure whether or not they're needed at this point. Okay.
Okay, they'll be in your branch. We'll put the CSU units in your branch, so you will be accountable for them, and Engine 14 will be accountable to you. I'm not sure who they were initially assigned to.
I mean, I think they were deployed well down in the track bed as flaggers, so I would imagine at this point they could probably be relieved if we can get a hold of them.
Command staging.
Staging by.
2742. They're to respond to the 5800 block of 2nd Street Northeast.
We have. Just let me know what your plan is, and keep the necessary resources that you need in your branch. Copy that.
Yeah, I've had them under just a recommendation now. I think I've been in touch with CSX Emergency Command Center Direct. They confirmed all train traffic has stopped. At this point, I don't believe that we need a flagging company in place. They're about a half mile up track bed, so we could probably just send them to rehab and take them out of the operation right now.
Okay, I copied that. Could you give those instructions?
Engine 14, copy direct.
Okay, hold on a second too.
Command EMS East, go through the Fire Ops Center for that. We're not keeping a hospital list.
That's correct. That's correct. At 7:42 to be deployed.
What branch do you want them in?
Montgomery County Strike Team 1 on 14, the communications.
Okay, I didn't copy the severity of the injury. I think I copied 5800 block of Blair Road. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. I'll need the EMS resource, ALS, please, at Kansas and Blair. I'll flag them down from there. I got a unconscious baby.
Copy that.
Evac to Ops. CSX had an official touch base here. They want to try to run freight traffic on the west side, single track. I'm sending them up to you. You guys can consult. No decisions I've made. All train traffic is still stopped.
Yeah. Yep, I copy that. We're going to remain available. We'll have the battalion officer here on this channel available by radio. We do not have the other capability right now.
I copy, so I'm going to have my Montgomery County strike team in staging, correct?
We're actually deployed. We're at 2nd and Nicholson.
I copy. You are deployed. Thank you.
EMS 8 staging to medical branch. Be advised I was unable to get through to the ELO to give you that count. I'll try again.
Copy that. Staging, Chief Jones, did you copy that request? Needed a medic unit to Kansas and Blair for unconscious child, engine 17 standing by.
Copy. Montgomery County Medic Unit 844. 844 is in run. Do you copy?
Copy. Montgomery County 844. Thank you, sir.
Forward triage to medical branch.
Go ahead, forward triage.
Have we identified the black area we moved victim to?
No, I would hold all the black in place. Let law enforcement take care of that.
Okay. They're in the process of removing. I'll get back to you in a minute. West Medical to Medical Branch. Medical Branch, Greg. Do you copy? is on the scene or is going there. You copy.
Medical Branch, copy. Paul, could you update me what are your resources that you have in staging right now?
DG mass casualty box, and that's about it. I think all the patients are gone. Like I said, we can hold it with what we got right here. Hold on.
Police helicopter Eagle 1, DC Fire Command. ELO to transportation. Lifestar has 3 basics and 2 medics en route to the staging.
All right, we can calm it down now. We can back it off. I got more news media than patients now.
Medical Branch is staging. Go ahead and let those Lifestar units come in. We'll just hold them. I'd rather keep something in staging in case we get something else, if you understand what I'm saying.
EMS Branch. EMS East Division.
Battalion 7, 2 truck
26 and 10, we'll stay. I'll call you when we get there.
2 medic 5.
On the numbers, the total numbers that through, including walking wounded.
I copy. The majority of the walking actually from the other side of the incident. We've had very few patients down here. We had the 5, we had the 5 that needed to be transported, and we have 1 walking wounded, and the majority of the walking wounded evacuated from the side of the
So you have a total of 6 that have come through you at this point.
units out in here for the last hour. That's correct. So I had a total of 6 patients. And you have 3 medic units and 4 correct? Right now we have 3 patients and ready to go. We're having a traffic problem down here. We're trying to get that cleared out. And I've stayed the Montgomery County unit at 3rd Chillum. They cleared out and stayed at 3rd Chillum. And then we have 1 more patient to load.
It's 427 and 405. A supervisor states at Madison in New Hampshire.
Pairs, which is 12 cars. 6 pairs, 12 cars.
Ops 4 copy, thank you.
I'm sorry, but 6 pairs for each train.
Yeah, they were 2 6-packs, right?
That's the better word, yep.
Okay, I copy.
The Light Star Task Force report here. I'm going to send your location temporarily. It consists of 3 BLS units and 2 ALS units, okay?
Copy.
9-7, can you give me a visual, see what you see there?
I can see nothing here, Chief.
Okay, any MPD all through?
I'm too far away.
Stay right there. Staging to medical branch.
Go ahead, staging.
Okay, get a pen and paper. I'm going to give you the number of the fire companies to give to operations of who we have here. Copy?
Standing by. These are the operational fire suppression people in staging, correct?
Correct. Okay, Montgomery County, engine 752. DC, engine 1. Engine 24. Engine 28. Engine 6. Truck 11. Truck 6. And engine 33 with the mass casualty unit. Engine, DC, engine number 14.
Okay, staging. I've got Montgomery County engine 752, DCFE engine 1, 24, 28, 06, truck 11, truck 6, engine 33, and 14. Is that copy? They're calling you, Brian.
Correct. I got squad 2, but they're in the extrication unit, so they're here too. But I'm not counting them in mine.
I'll save you a walk. As soon as these 2 come out, I need 2 more units, and that is it.
I got them for you, Henry.
Okay, like as soon as they're out, send them down, then we'll be done.
Copy.
West Medical Group to Medical Branch.
Engine 17.
Did you get your mutual aid ALS unit?
That's correct, Chief. PG Unit 844 is transported to Children's Hospital. We're now available again at Kansas and Blair.
Okay, I copied that. Stand by. I'm going to give you an assignment if you're available for another assignment.
We're ready. Go ahead.
The rehab unit is set up in the 5800 block of 2nd Street. Report to their location, and you will be the rehab group supervisor. Let me know what resources you need. You copy that?
17 copy, Rehab Group Supervisor.
Rescue to the hazmat unit. Hazmat. Cap, you on the scene yet? En route to Nicholson, second. All right, come through the break and assess when you arrive with your manpower report to Chief Stoller.
Resources coming from the East Treatment area will be staged at staging. Chief Jones, you can release the private ambulances. Copy. What's the staging? Chief Jones?
Go ahead.
You are receiving from the East Treatment Group, Montgomery County 701, 726, 741, 741D, the Mass Casualty Support Group. You can release the Lifestar Task Force. Copy?
Copy. When they get here, we'll tell them.
Copy. Thank you.
EMS East to Medical Branch Director. I, at the present time, have them stay at 3rd and Chillum. Where do you want me to send them?
Nowhere. I only need 2 units. Henry, you there? Do you want this ambulance down there yet?
Okay, you got Medic 202 coming out and 716 coming out right behind them. As soon as 716's out, then I need those last 2 units.
Copy.
Medical branch is staging and to the East Treatment area. Push the Montgomery County units from the east to the staging. We will hold all Montgomery County resources temporarily. You can put the private contractor Lifestar back in service. Copy?
East copy. Give me the location of the staging area again. And by the way, I also have a battalion chief with them. What's that location of the staging area?
That's Blair and Oglethorpe. Blair and Oglethorpe. The staging officer is Chief Jones.
Copy. Blair and Oglethorpe, Chief Jones. There and out.
Medical branch, Lifestar has not showed up yet. When they get here, we'll just tell them to go on their way.
Thank you, sir. Thank them for coming in. We just don't need their resources.
Ambulance 14.
Henry, you all getting the names of everybody down there, correct?
Ambulance 14 to transportation.
Transportation, go ahead, Ambulance 14.
I had the driver at the bottom train up here with me up on the bridge on New Hampshire. His complaint right now is back pain, shoulder pain, neck pain. I have him on board and collar. Vital signs are a little elevated, but he's borderline. So can you let me know what facility I can take him to, please?
Okay, what's his mechanism? And I'll make possible notification and advise the destination.
He's the driver of the train that's on the bottom.
Okay, any obvious signs of trauma, and what are his chief complaints?
This is Ambulance 14 again for transportation. His chief complaint, sir, at this time is neck, shoulder, and back pain. I have him on board in Carter. He's pretty stable at this point. His BP is a little elevated. It's 210/110. I have him on the high floor O2. No contusions or LOC.
All right. Okay, I copied that. How are you on resources?
We're good for now. Let's go to the zone where we take things from here. I'll try to advise shortly.
Okay, I copied.
Is available. They were on a break. And right now, that's what I have.
Engine 1. Engine 1, come in. Have you made it to the staging area, Engine 1?
70100. Have someone call me now.
Got that, Chief. Give me 1 second. I'll be right with you.
Okay, per the operations chief, back to go in service.
Go ahead.
East Division has 2 code 2s. They have been unable to contact you. They need a destination. They have 2 code 2s.
Yeah, they had sent all their units over to here, to the West Branch. They said they didn't need them anymore, so get back with them. Want me to send them back over there?
They have 2 patients in a unit ready to go. They need a destination. They need a hospital to send them to.
Copy.
Transportation go right to the east treatment area. Transportation goes directly to east treatment for destination.
As an OUC liaison, do you have a list of your mutual aid units that's on the scene and staging?
Command has staging at this time.
Disregard. I vote direct with FOC.
Attention all stations and units concerned, be advised by orders of the fire chief. The new staging area for mutual aid ambulances is at Riggs Road and South Dakota Avenue. The staging channel is 014. Attention all stations and units concerned on the train derailment. The new staging for mutual aid ambulances is at Riggs Road and South Dakota Avenue. The staging channel is 014, 1916.
EMS East Division to transport.
Medical branch EMS 8, you're being called EMS 8.
Hey, fine, shoot me, go ahead.
Oh, we got a unit out there requesting a hospital destination for 2 code yellow patients. The unit calling for a hospital destination goes directly to transportation. Go ahead, directly to transportation, please.
EMS East to transportation disregard. The Montgomery County Medic Unit is taking 2 patients to Suburban Hospital. Copy, Suburban Hospital. And then 15 took 2 to Hospital 5, Howard Hospital. Copy?
Copy that. Thank you.
Medical group to east. What is the priority of the 2 going to Suburban, please?
West Medical Group to transportation. SO1 Henry, they have an update. And who's calling? Chief Jones. Okay, I've got 27 and that reserve unit down here. They're loading up now, and then we'll be done. Holy Cross could take these 4, and then we'll be completely done.
Yeah, they are going to take them because we also got George. We can take them to Georgetown too.
Chief, I didn't hear you. I'll see you in a minute, face to face.
10-4, they're going to Holy Cross.
You're the man. When they're out of here, we are done.
What's the priority of those 4 patients, Henry? Medical branch to West Treatment Group. Medical branch to the East Treatment Group leader, Chief 4.
Go ahead.
What was the type of patients being transported to Suburban?
There will be a priority 3 neck and back and abrasions. Copy.
Copy. We'll call them 2 parties, freeze or green. Thank you. Medical branch to the West Treatment Group, SO1. Medical branch to the East Treatment, 2-4.
Go ahead.
You have any patients in treatment? Are you clear?
We're clear on this side.
Forward extra correction, forward triage to the medical branch with an update. Go ahead, forward triage. With extra K2 blacks.
from the top of the train. We still have one that is extensively pinned. The extrication group is standing down at this time. The train is completely evacuated with the exception of the one black.
What was the total count of blacks? Are you still at 4?
I believe it's going to be a total of 5 now.
All right, could you confirm that for me, please? Medical branch to the West Treatment Group, SO1.
Go ahead.
Henry, what are the priorities of the patients going to Holy Cross, please? For what?
It'll be all priority 3s. And NIMS representative on the scene wants to know if they can release the troopers. They've got a couple on the ground around here. Can they be released and go back to service?
Yes. I stand by. I'll check that real quick.
4 by. Yeah. A couple things. One, we cannot hook up on A7, 0A7. So as I mentioned, we're on this channel here. We were told to relocate the 3rd in Oglethorpe. We are there. There is no Chief Jones to meet up with. I'll give you a rundown of my available resources if you need them.
Okay, stand by. I'll get Chief Jones's location, and then I can have him go face to face with you.
All right. Stand by on 14 at 3rd and Oglethorpe.
Okay, I copied it.
Park Police, Helicopter Eagle 1 to DC Fire Command.
Go ahead, Eagle 1.
Yes, sir. Where are you going to need us for any more transports? Before we clear the scene, do you have any commanders or anybody that needs an aerial view of the scene before we clear?
Stand by.
Fort County Strike Team 1, do you have A3 capability?
Full triage to medical branch. Landline number I can call you.
And go face to face with Chief Jones or Chief Lyles. You copy that?
All right, I copy that. Relocate to North Blair or North Capitol and Blair. Chief Jones, Chief Lyles.
That's correct. Thank you.
Full triage to medical branch director.
Medical branch, go ahead.
Chief, you have a landline number I can reach you on?
Call Chief Lee. SO1.
Hang on for 1 second, Chief.
SO1.
Fire Ops, the staging manager.
Go ahead, Fire Ops.
Can you call Fire Ops at your earliest convenience? 673-7179.
Give me the number again, please.
673-7179.
Okay, calling now. Engine 1, come in.
In the medical branch.
Able District Hazmat is responding.
Medical branch is staging. We're going to continue to hold all resources in staging. Copy.
Okay, we're done here. All right. We can release a lot of units.
Give me a count, Paul. What do you have in staging right now, please?
Those units that I gave you earlier, plus ambulance 752, and Montgomery County 722 ambulance.
All right, could you do me a favor? Could you just break it down, the number of BLS, the number of ALS, and the number of buses? That'd make it easier for me.
BLSs and
7 and H is in Henry on the southwest side. Truck 16, okay.
Copy that. 2 BLS, 1 ALS, and staging. Thank you.
H is in Hotel, southwest.
Alan 25, copy.
Operations 4 to Chief Crossway.
Chief Crossway, bye.
Contact Chief Schultz on his cell phone, please.
Copy.
It's on 014. We're going to do a roll call in 30 seconds.
Jermaine at fire ops.
Fire ops 5.
Your roll call, is it for the EMS units or fire suppression units?
We're trying to get a handle of all the units that are being sent to rigs in South Dakota at the staging area.
Okay, and the reason why 5700 block of 2nd Street is where we have the fire suppression unit staged. So your EMS units will be the only ones at the other staging area. Copy.
Okay, I'm going to call you up. Copy.
Copy, I'll give you a call momentarily.
Did you, Silas?
You get a call, rescue.
Rehab to ops.
Truck 16's in staging. EMS command to EMS Division East. My line is free. Call me on 202-427-0100. 202-427-0100.
Sorry, $3 units, 395 northbound, La Farm Promenade. All units stand by. Checking for further information.
I'm good. Rehab Group 2, Ops 4.
Engine 8. Engine 7 to Battalion 3. We just checked northbound 395, southbound 395. We got a clear visual. We don't see anything there.
3. Is EMS 703 on this channel?
Affirmative at New Hampshire and Blair, where most of the rest of the Montgomery County units are staged.
Okay, do you have somebody in charge of all your resources over there?
Affirmative, that'll be Battalion Chief 701, currently acting as Strike Team 1, Strike Team Leader.
Okay, Strike Team 1. Does that represent all your units?
Actually, that's negative, sir. That represented the units that had been deployed to 2nd and Nicholson. We've now been sent back to New Hampshire and Blair.
Okay, Strike Team 1 is comprised of, Strike Team Leader is your Battalion Chief 701, EMS 703, and go ahead and give me the rest of the resources that comprise Strike Team 1.
Okay, the Montgomery County units currently on this incident. We have Medic 741, Medic 741 Delta, Ambulance 741 Bravo, break. Ambulance 741 Charlie, Ambulance 741 Echo, Medic 701, Ambulance 701, break.
Okay, I have Medic 741, Medic 741 Delta, and Ambulance 741 Delta.
Unit 726, break. 2 of the above units have transported to the hospital at this point. That would be Ambulance 702 and Medic 741.
Okay. Ambulance 702 is transported and Medic 741 is transported. What is your unit number? Unit 7 what?
This is EMS 703.
Okay, I thought you were giving me Unit 7 something. I got Ambulance 741 Delta. I got Medic 741 Delta. I got Medic 741. I have Ambulance 702, which they have transported. I have Medic 741, and they have transported. Do you have any other units that comprise your Task Force 1, or Strike Team 1?
Ambulance 701, Medic 701.
Are they also in staging with you?
They're at 3rd and Oglethorpe, but they are part of our strike team.
Okay, copy that. 3rd and Oglethorpe. All right, just to give you a heads up, too, since your radios do not have our 0 alpha zone, if you find MAF1, it'll bring you to our 0 alpha 3, and if you find our MAF2, it'll bring you to 0 alpha 7, which are all, those 2 talk groups are also part of this incident. If you get assigned to 0 alpha 3 or 0 alpha 7, once again, 0 alpha 3 is linked to MAF1 in your radios, and 0 alpha 7 is linked to MAF2 in your radios. Copy?
That's affirmative. We're direct on that. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. I got Strike Team 1, and Battalion Chief 701's got Strike Team 1 and your EMS 703. I got all your resources. Thank you. Continue with the roll call. I'm trying to get the units from Montgomery County that may be staged at Riggs Road and South Dakota Avenue at the shopping center. Is there any other units that are not part of Strike Team 1 from Montgomery County?
Hey, Jerry.
Medical branch to staging.
Go ahead.
I need a BLS unit dispatch to 5801 2nd Street, Northeast, engine 17, standing by.
5051 2nd Street Northeast, engine 17, standing by.
5801. Just give me the unit number, please.
505, 5851 or 5051?
5801.
5801.
Okay, so those 2 resources, 27, EM 5, they're the only 2 Fairfax units down here?
Yes, sir. To my knowledge.
Copy, thank you. Is there any Arlington or Alexandria AMS units at the staging area of Riggs in South Dakota?
Commander, fire up.
Fire ups on 014.
Chief, complete your roll call.
Yeah, I have no units apparently at correction at this staging area that we assigned at Riggs in South Dakota. I was hoping somebody can go down there and do a visual for me.
And where are your units located?
We don't have units. We were just we were told to let all the jurisdictions know that we're sending units to send them to that shopping center.
And you advise none of the units you just conferred with are at that location? Did you get a location?
They don't necessarily have to. We know where Strike Team 1 is from Montgomery County, and we know where Medical Ambulance Plus 727 and EMS 405 are. But I have a whole list of other Montgomery County units on my list that are supposed to be in town here, and we're trying to find out where they all are.
Rescue 2 to rescue.
Rehab, go ahead. Evacuation branch, Chief Sloan.
I'm walking up the hill.
Hey, just stand by for a second. For right now, I want you to stay there until you get everybody off the tracks, everybody out from between the buildings, and get that area locked down. Once you get that done, then you can come on up.
Okay, that's what we're working on now. I got my my liaison got here. We're making a secure perimeter out to the front of the traction power station.
All right. I also need them off the CSX bed. I got to bring some recovery trains in here, so I want those people off that side of the tracks as well.
Ops 4-2, rehab. You'll be getting medic 21. You copy?
Copy, medic 21.
Rehab, keep a list of the units that cycle through rehab, and let me know when they're available for redeployment. Somewhat in a grouped fashion. You copy that?
Yes, sir. Okay, Baker, go to B11.
Medical branch to the East Treatment Group Leader, Chief 4.
Kevin?
Go ahead.
I'm done asking. Get them off the tracks now. If they're not members assigned to your group, I don't care who they are, get them off the tracks.
Affirmative.
Operations to rehab.
Rehab.
Okay, we're sending you a Metro bus. You can use it as a backup. We're sending them to 5801 2nd Street. When you feel comfortable releasing them somewhere down the road, just call us and let us know that you released them. You copy that?
Copy, Chief. I don't think I'm going to be able to use that bus anywhere close to here. There's hundreds of vehicles here. Let me see if I can find a location that I can use them at.
Okay, disregard.
To the East Medical Group, Chief 4.
That's 2.
EMS 2, give it Chief 4, and I just need a final count that was transported from your group.
Our final count from our transport was 4 transports. EMS 2 to Medical Director.
It is 26 to Chief Sloan. Go ahead. Hey, Chief, is it alright if we shut this line down until you need it again? Let this thing cool down? Oh yeah, don't harm that pump. Go ahead, shut it down, and we'll have someone on watch up here. Just make sure you're monitoring the radio, okay? Copy. You back to ops.
Medical branch.
And Park Police Helicopter Eagle 1, command.
Rehab. Jobs 40.
Park Police Helicopter Eagle 1, medical command.
I want to relieve Lou Carr to the safety officer. Let him get on to some more other business, okay? Back to ops.
Rehab Jobs 4.
Forward triage to medical group. I'm going to rehab.
Southside mass casualty bus to SO1. We've developed mechanical problems. We're out of service to the shop. We won't be returning.
We don't need you. Go on back to the shop.
Fire up to medic 202.
Oh, medic 202, go ahead.
Are you back at that staging area?
We are coming up on it. We're about to block out in heavy traffic.
Do me a favor, call fire ops when you get there. Give me a visual. Let me know if there's any other EMS resources there.
Montgomery County, Strike Team 1.
Strike Team 1, are you calling fire ops?
Yeah, we are directed to relocate from 3rd and Oglethorpe to North Capitol and Blair, and that's what we've done. And we have transport unit capability, including medical ambulance bus at this location.
That's affirmative, Chief. I was speaking with EMS 703 a little earlier, and she gave me the lowdown of all your resources. I'm just trying to figure out if we have any additional resources over at that Riggs Road in South Dakota staging area.
Medic 202 copies the request.
Montgomery County Strike Team 1 is okay.
Thank you, sir.
Medic 21, Special Ops.
Park Police Helicopter Eagle 1, DC Fire Command. We're going to be clearing the area. We've done a FLIR infrared search of the track side of the woods. Next results. Just give us a call if you need anything else. We're both safe. Park Police Helicopter Eagle 1 to command. Park Police Helicopter Eagle 1 to DC Fire Command.
Command Engine 4, command. 2, truck 2, command.
Truck 2, last.
Need you to set up level 3 accountability at the dead end of 5800 block of 2nd Street. 5800 block of 2nd Street. Truck 2, you copy? Truck County. Truck 2, no one. That's no one. Enters without authorization. You copy? County.
Medic 202 to DC Fire.
Machine.
Medic 202 to DC Fire.
I apologize for that copy. Is that Medic 202?
That's correct. Medic 202. Command has requested a report to South Dakota Riggs, and we are at South Dakota Riggs and 3rd Street intersection. They want me to visualize for any units here. We are the only unit at this intersection.
I copy.
Communications to Operations Command, switch to 02 for a message.
That's what we got north. We have
Operations 4 to Car 10.
Car 10.
Come to the command post ASAP immediately.
Very well.
Operations Rehab.
Rehab docs. Be advised, this location will work. I think if we have access to a Metro bus, maybe we could set up a different location in addition to the one that I have here. I think I don't think everyone's going to be able to make it over here. I don't have a suggestion for the alternate location, but if we could assign a medic unit to that Metro bus and maybe an engine company, they could set up a rehab group 2, I guess. In addition, I would have the following companies ready to be released: Engine 21, Engine 22, Truck 9, Truck 15, and Truck 2.
Okay, I got Engine 21, Engine 22, Truck 9, Truck 15, and Truck 2. Is that copy?
That's correct.
Okay, I copied. That's a negative on that second rehab area. Basically, I need you to continue to rehab DC companies and let me know as they become available.
Rehab direct.
That they will be redeployed and that they will need to enter the track right away again through the the level 3 accountability and entry control point.
Copy. Already done.
PG County Mass Casualty Bus. DC Rescue Squad 2. Montgomery County Mass Casualty Bus. Ambulances now. Montgomery County 752, 742, Montgomery County 701, 741, Medic 701, 741, Medic 741, Charlie, Medic 741, E as in Edward, Medic 741, B as in Bravo. And Fairfax, Mass Casualty Bus. Did you copy?
Copy.
701, EMS 702,
705,
and Engine 705,
Engine 719,
and Engine 719.
Copy.
Also, R5 canteen from
medical branch to EMS 2.
EMS 2, go on medical branch.
EMS 2, you there?
EMS 2, go on medical branch. How do you copy?
Okay, I got you that time. Thank you very much for all your help. You can establish yourself in service as you're able to leave the scene.
Okay. EMS 4 and EMS 2?
No, ma'am, just EMS 2. EMS 4 is going to remain for a while longer. You okay?
EMS 2.
Again, thank you all very much for your help.
Go to Fire Operations Command Center, Medic 202.
Do you wish for us to stay at the staging area of Riggs in South Dakota, or would you like for us to report somewhere else?
You must be reading my mind. I'm calling communications to find out where we need you. We have no available ALS transport units in the city right now, so we're probably going to transfer you somewhere. But hold tight until I call you back and let you know where. And then when I let you know, you'll switch to 01 and monitor the dispatch channel.
Copy that. Would you like a cell number to contact us on, or you want to go by radio?
We'll go by radio. Just hold on this channel.
Command Engine 1 in staging. Command Engine 1. Engine 1, by. Engine 1, what units do you have in staging with you? We're staging with Montgomery County and Engine 11, Engine 24. All right, give me the units in staging again. Can you repeat that? Give me the unit by unit designation in staging again. From what I can tell, we have Montgomery County Ambulance 7 Series. We got Engine 24, Engine 11, and multiple resources. Okay, Engine 1, let's try this again. I can't operate off of multiple resources. If you have to go one by one and identify each unit in staging, I need the units that are in the staging area. Engine 1, you copy.
Montgomery County, Strike Team 1. I can give you my resources. Our units have been cleared and are either available to go back to Montgomery County or redeploy based upon your need in the city.
Okay, Montgomery County Strike Team 1. Engine 1, go ahead. Engine 1, copy. Engine 1, copy. We'll be making a list and get back with. Okay, thank you. Paul, confirm for me that you got Rescue Squad 2 from DC in staging.
That is correct.
With their full crew waiting for an assignment?
Are they ready for assignment? Negative. They're out of service manpower.
Command to staging. We need units that are ready for assignment. Could you give us the rundown again of the units that are ready for assignment now?
All those units I gave can be released for the exception of Rescue Squad 2. They're out of service. Their man was transported to the hospital.
Okay, we're placing you in service from the mass casualty incident. Need you to switch to our 01 dispatch, monitor that closely, and transfer to our Engine 26, 1340 Rhode Island Avenue, Northeast. Our channel 1 is a one-way channel. Don't talk on it. If you got to talk to a dispatcher, switch to 02. Medical calls will be on either 011 or 012. Copy.
Copy that. We'll be moving momentarily to the staging, switching over to 01 at this time.
Copy. Thank you. Fire Ops to staging, Chief Gill. Fire Ops to staging manager, Chief Gill.
Medic 1 to staging.
Staging.
Do you need Medic 1 back down to staging, or are we going to service?
You can go in service.
Thank you, sir.
And a medical branch to Medic 1.
Medic 1.
Jeff, you guys are still day work, correct?
Yes, sir. We're leaving Holy Cross.
Copy. Thank you, sir. Medical branch is staging. What we'll do eventually, once we get some resources back up from DC, we'll replace those Montgomery County units with DC units, 1 and 1.
Good. Like I said, every one of the DC fire units can go back in service. If you want to replace Montgomery County units with DC ambulance units, we can do that. All I need is 2 units here, or 1 unit basically. It depends on what you still have in the car.
Strike Team 1, the fire ops, we can give you a list of the available units at North Capitol and Blair.
Yeah, I got your list. I was trying to convey to the staging manager. Thank you. We're also trying to coordinate if they're going to release you. We could severely need some resources to cover us in the city. So I'm trying to coordinate all this with him.
Alrighty. This is Battalion 701. We're going to maintain on this position on the radio and here until you release us on this channel, okay?
Yeah, that makes it good. Thank you. Can you also let me know if Ambulance 702 and Medic 741 have rejoined you after transporting?
702 cannot. Their crew is split. Part of their crew is back at 2nd and Nicholson. A driver for that unit is here at Blair and North Capitol.
Okay, Medic 741's back. Medic 741, and they've transported. Medic 741 Delta, Ambulance 741 Delta, Unit 112, Ambulance 701, and Medic 701, correct?
Those unit numbers, we're trying to work through our demobilization now.
I copy that.
EMS 703, Medic 741, and they've transported. Medic 741 Delta, Ambulance 741 Delta, Unit 112, Ambulance 701, and Medic 701.
Auto evidence office 2020.
Medic 701, Medic 741, Medic 741 Echo, Ambulance 741 Charlie, Ambulance 741 Bravo, and the medical ambulance bus and the mass casualty support unit, and Ambulance 701. All available, North Capitol and Blair.
6600 Luzon Avenue Northwest, 2021.
For medical ambulance bus number, is it 701? How are we doing that?
726 and the support unit is 726.
Copy that. All right, let me run down again and correct me if I'm wrong. I got you, Battalion Chief 701, EMS 703, Medic 741 Echo, Ambulance 741 Charlie, Ambulance 741 Bravo, Medical Ambulance Bus 726, the support unit 726, and Ambulance 701.
In addition, Medic 701.
Okay, I think we're straight. Thank you, Chief.
Yep. And we're going to maintain on this radio channel until advised otherwise.
Copy. Fire Ops to Staging Manager, Chief Jones.
Go.
Copy all that. You want me to redo or you want me to call you? You want me to call you with these numbers? I got Montgomery County as a strike team of units. They're all staged, and I have all the units listed if you need them. They're available to you. And the only one we had at the staging area at New Hampshire, at Road in South Dakota was Medic 202, and we taken them out of there and transferred them to 26.
I copy. All the units you referred to, are they all EMS units or any of them fire suppression?
I got Battalion Chief 701, who's the strike team leader, and the rest are all medic units, ambulances, and medical ambulance buses, and an EMS supervisor.
Copy. Stand by. If I need that information, I'll give you a call landline.
What I need you to do, if you can, is do a face-to-face with the operations section chief, find out if he can cut any of the transport units that are currently staged with Strike Team 1, cut them loose from the event so we can transfer them in the city. We're down some medical units and ambulances.
Give us 5 minutes. We're working on that as we speak.
Copy, thanks.
Strike Team 1 and 5. We have two engine companies, engine 719, engine 705 as well.
Okay, copy. Was not aware of that. You copy that, staging manager? The part of the Montgomery County strike team, they do have engine 719 and engine 705.
I copy engine 1719, engine 705. Engine 1, come in. Engine 1. Engine 1, bye.
Are you ready to give me your units and staging?
We're with the Montgomery County Strike Team. We have all those units, 741 Echo, 741 Charlie, 741 Bravo, Medic 701, Kensington Engine 52, DC Engine 11, 24, and ourselves.
Okay, so you have 719, 705, Engine 11, Engine 24, Engine 21, and a strike team of EMS units.
That's affirmative.
You gave one number that was 52. What jurisdiction was that from?
That will be Kensington.
Fire ops to Chief Gill, Staging Manager. For clarification purposes, that's Engine 705.
705 is what was referred to as 52, correct?
That's affirmative. You confirming that, Chief 701?
Medical Local Truck 17, Ambulance 19, respond to hemorrhage of Bravo, response to 3929, Minnesota Avenue Northeast. Truck 17, disregard the call. Ambulance 19,